I did not wipe my camera lens, which is something I always do. Probably got lotion. There we go. Or maybe I did. I don't know. I don't feel like I wiped it. Good morning, good people. Oh, there go my other phone. See, I had three phones, y'all. I gave my son one last week because I can't keep up with two. So it wasn't no reason. It wasn't no need for me to now when I get ready to do my live streams like at home or in the kitchen when I'm cooking, then I could have used that other phone, but I ain't got time to keep up with no three damn phones. I can barely keep up with these two. So can y'all hit the like button, please? Naya, get up, love. Get up, poopy girl. Do you need snack money? Or y'all don't have it today? The hair on my lip. No, I'm about to give it to you. You tired? Y'all, this week is the first week that my weight did not go back up, that I did not recycle them pounds that I lost. And baby, do you see it? Do you see it? Yep. So I was like, okay, consistency, dedication, commitment. I gotta do my hair, y'all. It's looking rough. I need to wash it, but here you go, darling. You're welcome. That was from one of my riders, passing it on to you. That's stealing. Have a good day. Love you. Be productive. It's a what? It's yours. Keep having me buy that high shit and you keep losing them. Okay, y'all. So, good morning, first off. And let me just say this. Okay. We headed to the gym. That's what I had to say. We headed to the gym. We being productive today. Yesterday, yesterday I wasn't productive. I wasn't. I mean, I did some editing, but and I was about to say I didn't make no money yesterday, but I did make some money because I got paid from TikTok. So since I've been on my live journey on TikTok, um, and I probably was getting paid from them, probably like $1 and $2 here and there or whatever. But since I've been on my live journey and being consistent, um, When you go live on TikTok, if you are monetized, you will get a check every Wednesday. Okay. So I was just about to say I didn't go out and make no money yesterday, but I did make some money because I got paid from TikTok yesterday. So that was good. And it motivated me to keep doing my live streams over there so that I can keep making money over there. And a few of my cyber sisters, they had been getting on to me, telling me to get on TikTok 2 years ago. Like they had been telling me, like, girl, you'll make a lot of money over there. You got the personality for it. You will do really good over there. But I wasn't really feeling TikTok like that. So I never went. I posted over there, but I never went over there to take it serious. One of my cyber sisters, Tay, she was like, that she was making money over there, and so like from doing lives, and so she was like, sis, you need to get on TikTok. Like I'm for real. You need to get over there. She was like, just to make that extra stream of income, and then another one, Gwen was telling me, she was like, girl, you could make like $100 or so a week. It's something or whatever if you just go over there and, just start your journey or whatever. So I've been had like women in my corner in my circle telling me to get on TikTok and I just didn't do it. Um and even now, y'all, it's still challenging. But the thing that we got to understand about growth is growth does not come from familiar places or whatever. Hey, good food. Good morning. Good morning, sister girl. So that's the thing. Like when it's time for God to elevate you and it's time for you to grow, it's not gonna come from a comfortable place. It's not gonna come from a familiar place or whatever. So I just kind of look at it now like with my content journey, I'm kind of going through growing pains or whatever is what I have to tell myself. I'm going through like growing pains and an uncomfortable place because even though I started back making money on Facebook, I don't want Facebook to be my I don't want it to start and stop there for me. So I got to continue my journey of building on other platforms. Like right now, currently, I'm trying to monetize my food page on Instagram. I got a long way to go, but that's okay because my page with 100,000 followers, it seemed to, I don't know, they don't want to monetize that page. Let me not say they don't want to because I don't want to put that in the atmosphere, but I don't know, they giving me the runaround with monetizing my Instagram. Um with us inviting me. Let me be clear because people be like, I thought she was monetized on Instagram. She said I am monetized on Instagram. I don't make no money over there. Okay. So you have to either get paid from subscriptions, badges, or either be in a bonus program. I'm not in the bonus program. So I am monetized from subscriptions and badges. Okay. So let's put that out there. I am monetized on Instagram. I don't make money on Instagram. So that's why I started the food page so that I can build that page and hopefully it will get invited into the bonus program that is invite only. People love to say that you lying, and I've been me since day one. I ain't got shit to lie about. I'm not here to impress nobody. I made that clear from the beginning. I'm just here to make connections, um, build my platform up, and create generational wealth for my children and their children. That's it. That's all. I ain't got to get on here and lie and say I'm rich because I'm not. I ain't got to get on here and be nobody that I'm not. So anything that I tell y'all, anything that come out of my mouth is true. And I have receipts for it. I can back it up. Hey, Pearberry, how you doing, love? She said, good morning, Ambrielle. Good food said, you been working, you motivate me. Girl, I'm trying. And I told Cliff, I had a talk with Cliff last night because Cliff is headed to Houston to pick up a car. And I wanted to go with him, y'all. Y'all know I be wanting to go so I can eat. I would have gained that weight back then. But I wanted to go with him. But I told Cliff last night, I was like, it be so many people telling me like what you just said, good food. I was like, it be a lot of people in my comments, writing me and stuff saying, oh, you motivate me, you inspire me to keep pushing. And I was like, it just be so crazy to me because I'm like, how you motivate people when, and I'm not discrediting myself by any means or whatever. I'm speaking, just speaking my feelings, my true feelings or whatever. And I was like, how do you motivate people when you're not even fully where you want to be? I was like, like I'm not even, people look at me and feel like, oh, like um I'm this content creator. I wouldn't consider myself a big content creator, but they look at my numbers and feel like I'm successful or whatever. But y'all, I'm nowhere near, I ain't even touched the surface. I'm nowhere near where I want to be. You know what I'm saying? Like on my content creator journey. And I talk about that all the time. I'm very transparent and I knew I heard some wind. Now you had the window down. I'm very transparent or whatever. I talk about that a lot. So I was having that conversation with Cliff last night when he was out working and I was at home editing some videos and I was just telling him like my vision for my content. Like y'all, my vision is so big when it comes to like being a content creator. For a lot of people, being a content creator for a lot of people is just making videos. I'm just gonna be honest, but it's not that for me or whatever. And I told Cliff, I was like, ever since I started my platform, it's been to help others. Like from day one of me getting started, it has been I created my page to motivate people, to inspire people. When I first got started, I was doing credit. Baby, I was changing lives, okay? Receipts and all. I was changing lives, getting people approved for cars, homes, apartments, all type of stuff. So my platform, the foundation was started off of helping people or whatever. And so I told him, I was like, even though I'm not where I want to be on my journey, that's what keep me going. Like what Good Food just said, you motivate me. It's stuff like that that keeps me, like when my cup is empty or when I feel drained, like it's the stuff like that that keep me going. That like you telling me that, you saying I motivate you, that motivates me. Like Ambria, you can't quit. You can't stop. Like it's too many people just outside of your children and your family that look up to you or that you inspire. Like you got to use your gift. You got to use it. You got to use it. And one thing about God, y'all, when you got a calling on your life or you have a gift and he wants you to use it, baby, you ain't gonna be able to rest until you use it, until you see that thing on through. So I just have to always remember that, when I started my platform, it wasn't for the money. I know a lot of people get started for the money, and I know I talk about money a lot, y'all, because it's a tool and a resource that we need to survive or whatever. And I talk about it because I teach it. I teach other people how to have financial freedom, how to create passive income and residual income. That is what I teach. So yes, I talk about it a lot because people want to see facts. I know I do. If I was on the consumer end and I'm buying something from you, like the young lady who class I took last Sunday about the editing, um, I have been watching her for some time, before I even invested and took that class or whatever, because I already see that she is where I want to be on my content journey or whatever. So I know I talk about money a lot, y'all, but when I first initially started my platform, it wasn't for a dollar. It wasn't. I was out here hustling. I was just putting together a video yesterday morning. That's what I when I told you I was at home editing. I was putting together a video of my first year of my content journey or whatever. And when I first got started, I was cleaning Airbnbs because I had my cleaning company going. And then I would clean Airbnbs, apartments, or whatever. I would do that in the daytime. Like when I put the kids out at school, I would go and start cleaning. I would bring my cyber family with me. I turn the camera on, bring them with me. After I get done cleaning, I would go pick my kids up. And sometimes I had to bring them with me to jobs to finish, to wrap up or whatever. Then we would go home and I would start working my credit business. I would start enrolling clients and stuff like that, doing like new enrollments and working on my existing clients and stuff like that. So this right here was never to get started like, oh yeah, I'm finna start me a platform. I'm gonna be a YouTuber, I'm gonna be a content creator to make money. It was never for that. Like I got started strictly because I wanted to get my brand and my business out there or whatever. I wanted people to know about my credit repair business. You know, I wanted people to know who Ambria Nicole is or whatever and what I did and what I offered. So it was never about the money. So when the money started rolling in, baby, and it got good, shoot, that's when I was like, oh, I started to become money driven or whatever. So now I'm just kind of like switching that up or whatever. I don't get so caught up into that. Do I want to make money? Yes, but I don't get so caught up into that now because you got to always remember who your provider is. And I know who my provider is. So at the end of the day, I'm going to make what I'm going to make, and I can't rush this journey. No, I can't rush this journey and move anything faster than what God is going to move it for me. So let's see. Pear Bear said, "Good morning, good food." Um, Good food said, "Why you didn't come? LOL, I'm here. When? Let me see. Why lie when the truth will do? Hello, better say something. Yeah, I mean, you better say something. You better say it, cause who? And then you got to remember that lie, child. Please, I ain't even got time. That's why I was saying like, but people try to dissect your words or whatever. Oh, she said she was monetizing on 4 platforms. I am. Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram. I don't make no money on Instagram. I make money on Facebook, YouTube, TikTok. Yeah. So people be quick to be like, "Oh, she lied and this and that." Child, I don't have no reason to lie about shit on here, and y'all are nobody for me to lie to. Y'all just aren't, because I don't even do it in real life to people. So I'm not finna come on here and lie to y'all. And because I'm so transparent about my journey, I want people to know that it come with ups and downs. I want people to know that it get ugly sometimes. I want you to know that it ain't just gonna be all peaches and cream. People really feel like being a content creator is just so easy. It's not easy. It hard. Um, you know, it's both or whatever, like, is it just hard, and am I trying to say that to discourage the next person? No, but I'm gonna always be transparent and real. It ain't just easy, you know and it ain't just all hard either or whatever. For me, and I can only speak for me, my good has outweighed my bad with being a content creator. Would I take doing this over working a 9 to 5? Yeah, I will. I surely will. Now, what I will say is, would I take being an entrepreneur over working a 9 to 5? Now, I don't know about that. I don't know about that, baby. I tell my sister all the time, being an entrepreneur, honey, and which this is similar to the same thing or whatever, but when you a YouTuber, you're working for YouTube. When you a content creator or whatever, you working for TikTok and Facebook. So you're still working for somebody. But I'm saying, like, being an entrepreneur and running your own business. Now, would I be quick to say I'll take that over working a 9 to 5? I ain't gonna say all that, because being an entrepreneur is not for the weak. I'm telling you. And you got to be a believer. Whatever everybody don't worship God, but whatever you believe in or whatever, baby, you better be a believer of it. I tell you that. I'm a believer of Christ and God. So my business and anything that I do is faith driven, point blank, period. Okay. But yeah, you better be believing in something, because you ain't gonna be able to do it on your own. Let me see. I'm about to park Good Food, and I'm gonna see what you said. She said, "It's the journey, Ambria, that motivate me. You turn on the camera whenever. I'm proud of you. It takes strength to get up and turn on the camera." Yeah, it do. And that's the thing too. Good Food. Somebody commented on my video yesterday and said, "Why the heavy filter?" I said, "Because I'm grown. I don't have no filter on now. I don't." And y'all, I'm not being prideful when I say this or trying to be ugly or mean or any of that. But baby, you gonna get me, take me as I am, okay? Nappy hair and everything. Take me as I am. I don't have to have no filter to come on here. I don't have to hide behind um StreamYard. I never had to. So when you say why the hell heavy filter, because I damn want to, and because I'm grown. Not you, good food. You know I ain't talking to you, my girl. But yeah, when they saying stuff like that, okay, we're gonna get right here. Yeah, when they're saying stuff like that, I know it's just somebody that's new to my channel. You clearly don't watch me, because if you watch me, like you just said, good food, I turn the camera on and come on. I'm no longer afraid to be in front of the camera. When I first got started 3 4 years ago, yes, I was. I didn't want to be in front of the camera. I had to build, and it wasn't because I felt like I was ugly, or you know I was ashamed of my flaws or anything like that. No, I had to build the confidence to go in front of to go live and be in front of an audience. That don't just that ain't something you just, oh, I'm gonna be a content creator. Oh, I'm gonna be a YouTuber, and you just turn the camera on and voila. No, you have to build it up. I got on Cliff nerves so damn bad. He used to be my little practice viewer or whatever, and I start the live and I tell him I'm going live. This was on Facebook, y'all, by the way. But I would start the live and I'd be like, okay, babe, I'm getting ready to go on and talk to the people. And he'll be like, okay, I'm ready. So he'll go upstairs and I would be downstairs in the dining room. And so I have have my phone propped up and stuff, and I would go live, and then I'd be talking. Y'all, I would be on there like 2 or 3 minutes. My body was so hot, like it was just burning up hot. And so then I hurry up and click the button and get off. And then Cliff would be like, "What happened?" I hear him yell that from upstairs, and I was like, "I got scared." I always tell my students that story because when I tell people how much of a nervous wreck I was to go live, they don't believe it. And so I said, I got scared. And he was like, babe, he was like, "What are you scared of? You talk to people all the time. You a people person, which I am, or whatever." He was like, "You always talking to people. You always talking to strangers when we out in public." He was like, "What are you scared of?" He could not understand it or whatever. And so then I did it again, y'all. I did that about 3 times until I finally just said, "You know what? I ain't doing it tonight or whatever." And I just didn't go live. And so the next time we did it, Cliff had I did the live and I finally went on through with it, y'all. The live was probably like 10 minutes. So I did the live, and then Cliff, once I got upstairs to where he was, because he was watching, upstairs so that, my sound wouldn't be playing in the video. So once I got upstairs after I got done with the live, um, Cliff made me rewatch the live or whatever so that we could critique it. And so while we was watching the live, y'all, my voice, oh my God, it sounded like a broken down record. My voice was just like trembling and just shaking. Like you could just see all over my face how nervous I was or whatever. So again, it do take a lot of courage or whatever. It's something that a lot of people still can't do. A lot of these people that hide behind these reaction channels, like they don't want they camp I mean they don't have the confidence to come live or whatever, or put their face on the camera. She said, "You're moving at the pace of God. You're moving at the pace God wants you to have. He ordered your steps, girl. You further than what you think. I appreciate your lives. That's why I always try to catch you and the other ladies I watch." I appreciate that, good food. Thank you. And I have to always remind myself for that too, that I'm not on my speed. I'm on God's speed. I'm on God's time. Good morning, Trical. Good morning, Get Your Mama. Welcome to the live, y'all. Let's see. I'm at the gym, y'all, baby. I lost 4 pounds and I actually did not recycle the 4 pounds this week. So if you don't know, let me just fill y'all in with my little weight loss journey. I lose anywhere between 2 to 5 pounds and then I gain it right back because I don't eat good. I don't eat a lot, but I don't eat good. Um, I eat a lot of junk food. Like I'm like a snack eater. Like this is healthy, but see, I got pistachios right here. Like I'm just always snacking, always eating junk or whatever. So that'd be my problem. And then I love Coca Colas, so I have put the cokes down. Baby D, put the snacks down, and I've been drinking more water and I've been eating a little different. Like yesterday night, and I had kava or whatever, and Naya didn't like hers, so when she got home, she had fried some fried chicken or whatever. And if you know, you know, baby, I love fried chicken. Love it. It's like my go-to. And I ate like one piece. So it was like she did like wings or whatever. So I had like one piece. And she had fried me like three of them or whatever. But I was like, I do not need to be eating this. So I'm just kind of like cutting back on like the bad stuff that I do eat. I'm limiting how much of it I eat or whatever. Even with the Cokes. I think I had one Coke this week. But yeah, I'm getting ready to go in here. Get your mama said being an entrepreneur is not easy. It is not at all. That's why I said you got to have a faith driven business, point blank, period. And that's why I said, or whoever you believe in, or whatever the case may be, baby, mine gonna be God, gonna be at the head of it. Okay, you have to. It can be done, but it's not easy as people think. Yeah, and that's why I tell my sister all the time when it comes to running your own business, I would take clocking into a 9 to 5 any day over it. And like I said, I don't say this stuff to discourage nobody that want to start their own business. I can only speak from my experience or whatever. And what I noticed from when I was clocking in to a 9 to 5, my life was more in order. I went to work, clocked in. I was a receptionist. I went to work, and I worked office jobs or whatever. So I would go to work, take my kids to school, go to work, pick my school kids up from school, go home, cook dinner, wake up, do it all again the same, the next day or whatever. And I knew when Friday came, my check was going to be deposited into my account. I knew that it was going to be the same amount unless I got a raise or had a bonus on there or overtime or whatever the case may be. With being an entrepreneur, baby, you got weeks, months, days where you may not even get paid. So that's why it's so important to have multiple streams of income when you are an entrepreneur. If you are going to have your own business or you want to start your own business, baby, think of you too. Okay. That's just like with Cliff. Cliff run two successful businesses or whatever. And when I tell y'all he get paid or whatever because the two businesses that he decided to open and start, they are two lucrative businesses. His TV Mountain, he he can make anywhere from 500 to 1,000 or $1,500 in a day or whatever. All he got to do is go out here, work, and however many clients he got set up on his calendar for that day or whatever, he can easily make. I'm like, I need to be teach me how to mount a TV. I might have to call you for some damn help to come, baby. Come over here and help me put this TV up or whatever for my client. I might have to call you for some help, but teach me how to do that or whatever. But and his daughter does it too or whatever. Like he trained them and started teaching them when all the kids, shoot, Jayla, my son used to go with him. He started teaching them when they probably was like 12, 13. So his daughter go out and work with him too, and she know how to do mount TVs, and she do it without her dad, she'll go mount a TV or whatever, or she be getting clients. And see, baby, yeah, I'm almost 40, so I can't lift no TV. I can't do that. But yeah, he the businesses that he decided to that he chose or whatever, he makes really good money. And then his auto business or whatever, selling used auto cars or whatever, auto sales, whatever, however you want to put it. But even with that business, he had tax time where he booming. He have like around graduation time when people are buying cars, like little starter cars for their children, and he do good. And then it may slow down, like throughout the summer or around fall, and then it'll pick back up like around Christmas. So he just kind of like juggle those two, and he bounce off of those two businesses, and that's what you got to do. Like, baby, don't start you one business, start you two. And even if you don't start two businesses, start one business and make sure that you got passive income rolling in. Make sure that you're doing like affiliate marketing or something, some type of commission pay where you're gonna be making money outside of your business because you're gonna need it. It's hard to come on in front of folks on these channels. So many negative people have so many hurtful things to say. And that's the thing, get your mama. Can't, like yesterday, y'all. I was showing my arm in the video. Y'all gonna see it. I just posted this video. And what I wasn't intentionally doing it. To I was reaching out and I'm just showing y'all it's the insecurity, but I don't care or whatever. But anyways, I was reaching out to pay for my order, pay for J-Lo ice cream. Y'all gonna see it on the video. And I said, y'all see this what I'm in the gym working, trying to work or what it work on. And I said, because it was one of my supporters on here, he was like, your arms aren't big. And I was like, yes, they are. Because I was telling him that day I was at the gym, I was like, yeah, I gotta work these arms. And he was like, your arms aren't big. He was like, I don't saw bigger arms or whatever. And I was like, yes, they are. I was like, they big to me. Again, that's an insecurity for me. But you gonna see in my video, I uploaded it just like that because this the thing. You are absolutely right about that. Let me pin your comment. Let me see. You are absolutely right about people being hurtful and saying negative things, but you can't shame me about something that I already know. So if anybody was to get under that video and be like, "Yeah, look at her arm or whatever," or she need to tone that or this or that, I don't give a damn because at the end of the day, this me, this how I'm made, whatever. Even with the head jokes, I don't give a damn who got something to say about my head being big. My family be picking on me about that all the time. So you're saying something that I already know. My nickname is Pumpkinhead. Like if I call my uncle right now, he probably sleep because he retired. But if I call my uncle right now, he gave me that name as a little girl, y'all. Still to this day, at this 37-year-old, almost 40, I'm damn near grown. This man still call me his Pumpkinhead. Still, when he see me, he be like, "Hey, my Pumpkinhead," or whatever. Like that's my nickname. So you can't pick at me about something that I already know. You just can't or whatever. So I'm not saying it to be like insensitive, what you're saying or whatever, but don't let them shame you about something. That's just like when people come on, they call me and Tanya fat all the time. I know I need to lose a little weight. Like I know I could drop a few pounds, but I mean it is what it is. So you telling me something I already know. So I just say that to say like don't let them get in your head. And I always been like that, y'all. Always, like throughout school or whatever. I never kept up with my daughter's dad is my high school sweetheart. And he used to always say that something that he loved about me when we were like teenagers dating is because I did my own thing. And I always been like that. I never kept up with the styles and the trends and stuff that the girls were wearing. I did what I wanted to do. If I like it, I got it. If I didn't like it, I didn't get it or whatever. I used to wear my hair in these cute little baby doll curls, and um, girls used to be saying like, "Oh, why she wearing her hair like that? Oh, that's so ugly, or that's so old and stuff like that." Cause I like it. I still do my hair like that to this day. Y'all know it's just like them, the little curls, but they be like loose or whatever. I would have to show y'all. But anyways, like I would curl it and it'll just fall and be like kind of loose. And I like wearing my hair like that or whatever. It wasn't like real tight curls or whatever, just like a loose little bouncy like curl or whatever. Because I like this. And you think I stopped wearing it like that just because they was talking about it? Hell no. I'm finna do it like this again next week. Or next month I'm gonna put this shit in here again because I like it. So that was something that he always like admired about me. He would always tell me that, like, I just love that you do your own thing. You don't worry about, so that's why I'm saying this ain't just me now. I've been like this or whatever. He would always say, like, you don't let people picking on you or saying certain stuff about you. You don't let that bother you. And I never have. I never tried to keep up with people. I do what Ambrielle wanna fucking do. Whatever that looks like for me. Damn the next person. I'm not keeping up with nobody. That's why I said, let me be clear when I said that comment about the Instagram stuff because people love to pick apart your and dissect what you're saying or whatever. Oh, she said she get paid on 4 platforms. I do, but I only make money on 3 of them. So, I just wanted to go back and be clear on that. But yeah, like don't worry about what these people say about you because one thing that I will say, they gonna talk about you whether you doing good. They gonna talk. Remember, they say I'm fake positive, baby. I'm fake positive, and that shit is so funny to me because I don't be in no drama. I don't have no drama in my life. Even when drama comes to me, I ignore it. Like I I ignore the hell out of it because I feel like in life we put up with what we want to put up with. That if you don't want to put up with something, you don't have to. You're putting up with it because you want to put up with it. So when, like I said, when drama come to me, I ignore it. I don't even entertain it. If unbothered was a fucking person, it's me. It's me. Cause I'm gonna ignore it. I'm not dealing with nothing that I don't want to deal with. I'm too grown for that, and life is too short. Same and real. I talk all the time, but this is different, right? Yeah, when I'm out, people are always saying like I'm a people person, and I really am, or whatever. Like Tanya will tell y'all that about me. When we out and about together or whatever, like I talk to people or whatever, talk to strangers. Y'all know Tanya, she ain't fucking around. But I talk to strangers or whatever. But when it come to getting on camera, it's like, dang, people watching you. They gonna be saying, oh, y'all know I get on here, I'm country, I mess up words all the time. They gonna be picking on you for messing up that word. Oh, they gonna be talking about your gap, that you got a gap. You know what I'm saying? Like they gonna be saying your head big. They gonna be saying you need to lose weight. They gonna be saying you too fat. Oh, they gonna be saying your arm flabby. Like, girl, I don't care. I do not care. Like I said, they're gonna talk about you if you're doing good. They're gonna talk about you if you're doing bad. Um, yes, Jim is very different. Yes, the Colts will do it. Lord, take them red and white cans out the store. Yes, good food. I gotta get off them things. I would too. I ran a business for a number of years. It ain't easy. No, it's not. It is not easy, baby. I clock in and work a 9 to 5. I told the children that y'all when I went to the school to speak the other week. I told them babies, I said, listen, I talked to them about being an entrepreneur, and I said, let me tell you something. If you want to work a 9 to 5, you work you a 9 to 5. I said, don't let nobody shame you for what you want to do. That's why I said, can't nobody come and shame me about my family. They be cracking jokes saying, that girl work like the family events and stuff like that. They'll be like, it'd be my cousin Nail. She'd be like, that child work 1,000 jobs. That girl work all them jobs, all that stuff she do or whatever. But and I know it's coming from a good place or whatever. Like they just be joking, but they be saying basically like, if I can make it to the family events, anybody can damn make it because I'm always busy and I work a million jobs or whatever. But nobody could ever shame me about what I do to make my money. I make my money legal. Like whether I'm on TikTok getting paid every week from TikTok and every month from over there, whether I'm getting a check from Facebook, whether I'm getting a check from YouTube, whether I'm getting a check from Uber doing ride share, I don't give a damn whether I'm getting a check from teaching my classes. Okay, and people saying, oh, stop paying her to teach all this, you can learn it on your own. Well, they can learn it then. I ain't chasing nobody. I don't chase money. I don't. I let the money chase me. I don't chase no dollar. I let it chase me. So but one thing I'm gonna do is make sure that my hands are open to it. I want it. Shoot, I go to Sam's Club and get them the drinks. Girl, good food. I don't go to Sam's Club. Oh, you saying get your mama. You go to Sam's Club. Yeah, I do not go there. Let me see. Oh, I read that wrong. You were saying yes, get your mama is very different. Oh, okay, about working a business. I would too. Okay, I read that. That's awesome. At least they are get your mama. They just it's not bad, but they are. It definitely is or whatever. That's why. But you know what? I am noticing the difference from me being in the gym and toning them up though. Let's see. Traquel said, your arms look fine compared to my big arms running my family. And I absolutely hate it. But that's the thing, Traquel. My arms have been, I've always had like big arms, even when I was smaller, like before I even got to this size or whatever. I had big arms, I felt like. So I think that running my family as well because they don't look big to y'all, but they are big, but that's how we do. We be our own worst critic. She said, F these people and what they think your arms are the right size. Hey, Nay, good morning. And that's why I was saying, good food. Like they're gonna find something to talk about regardless. If you go look at that video when I was putting my arm out to pay, I'm telling y'all is I posted it anyways. Like I didn't care or whatever. I just went on and posted it because I was like, they gonna find something to talk about anyway. Shoot, baby, tell me something that I don't know. Don't keep saying my head big because I already know it's big. Tell me something new. I know it's big. I know that I could lose some weight. You know, I'm 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 juicy. I wouldn't necessarily say I'm fat, but I'm juicy. I'm almost chubby. So tell me something that I don't know. I would rather be fake positive other than being known for mess. Those people seek attention and need a hug. Right. And that's why I said, like, I never said, "Oh, I'm so positive. I'm just a positive influence. I'm an influencer. I'm a positive content creator." No. I do give off positive energy. I do like positive atmospheres and positive space. I do or whatever. So y'all said that. I ain't say it. Y'all said it. So if that what you want to say is fake positive, hey, let it be fake positive. I was about to say my girl Tanya like F them people. Yeah, Tanya don't be fooling with people. We be out in public. I be the one to. It be me and Gamma because Gamma when I see when I see Gamma be like looking at her, it's like a reflection of myself. Like this girl, like she be out here networking, talking to strangers, follow me, this and that. Like that literally be me or whatever. The only difference between me and Gamma is like times 10. Baby, she don't care. Gamma don't care. She don't care where you at, baby. She finna promote that channel. She finna tell you what she do and everything. Like that's why I say she like times 10, but I definitely like be cracking up because I be like, boy, if that ain't me, but I don't do it as much as Gamma, which I should, because that's a good thing or whatever. You should be proud to tell people what you do or whatever and who you are. I feel like, you should be your biggest supporter. You should be your biggest fan or whatever. But I don't do it as much as Gamma, but I definitely do it. Like I had a picked up a tattoo artist Monday or whatever, and I was taking him to work, and he walked out the house with a tripod or whatever, and I asked him because I be talking to my passengers and stuff, and I was like, "What you doing with that tripod?" And he was like, "Oh, just get me some little content when I get to work." And I was like, oh, "Okay, you be doing content?" And he was like, "Nah." He was like, "I just get this for work, to post on my page." And so I was like, "Oh, well, I'm a content creator or whatever." I was like, "We should follow each other and support each other." And so that's what we did. Like before he got out of the car, he gave me his IG and I gave him mine. And he was like, "I'm gonna hit you up so you can help me out or whatever." Because I was telling him that I teach classes. And so he was like, "I'm gonna have to hit you up or whatever so you can help me out, help me get started." But he also said he don't want to be on the camera. He was like, "I do not want to be on the camera. I'm not a social media person." And I was like, "Well, you don't have to be on the camera. You could show your work and still get paid and add that as an additional stream of income." So that's the thing that people don't understand. Like, just because you don't want to be on the camera, you don't have to be on the camera to make money. You could just show your work, your because tattooing is art. You could show your craft and still get paid for it. Y'all, it's a writing page on TikTok, and she'll take like Shamar's voice and she'll take Shamar's voice and then write what he's saying. And she do like love and hip hop too or whatever. Y'all, that page has so many views. I can't think of the name or whatever. And I don't know who's behind the page. It might be called like Writing with K or something like that. But all she do is write. She had her paper out and she just write what they saying, and then she let the audio play, and then she just go like this. Y'all probably done saw the page or whatever, but it be the weirdest stuff that you could do as content and still be successful. So I was telling him like you and all this on that page is writing. I was like, you don't have to show your face. Um, she said lock them doors. That man walking behind that car a few times, or am I tripping for real? See, I be on here talking, running my mouth. He probably was going in and out the gym or whatever. Let's see, right? Most of my content is positive, but you can catch another side as well. That part. They said because you're not worth any drama, you're considered fake positive. Please, exactly, Nay. That's why I was like, honey, call me what you want to. And that's why y'all will hear me say this a lot in my videos and on my lives. It's not what they call you, it's what you answer to. Like, say whatever you want to say. Call me boring. I just said this the other day when I was talking about how people be saying, certain content creators are boring. Because I had saw Gamma had put up a short about somebody coming to her page calling her and Saret boring or something. And it had happened like more than one time. And so I was just saying in my video to encourage anybody where people are saying you boring, they said the same thing about me when I first got started. And like I said, it's not what they call you, it's what you answer to. They said I was boring. When nobody gonna watch me, baby, I go viral all the fucking time, all the time. And yeah, I'ma say it like that. I'ma say it cocky like that, cause it's like that. I go viral all the time. I was just telling them how I just had a celebrity follow me like a couple of days ago. And I don't normally always catch when they follow me or whatever, but I'll see when they comment on my videos and stuff like that or whatever. So I get the attention that I need to get. I'm getting myself out there. I'm getting Ambria Nicole out there to be known. So what y'all saying, the people that don't matter, I don't give no fucks. I don't care about nothing about y'all talking about. I'm boring. Don't nobody want to listen to me and this and that because I'm not seeking attention from y'all ass. Y'all ain't signing out one check for me. When I get them deposits every month, and now just recently started getting one from TikTok every week, don't now one of them bitches have y'all names on it. Not one. And that's why I continue to show up. That's why I continue to make my content, not what the next want me to do. Okay? My content, what I want to do. Ambria Nicole. Whether that be a skit. Now I do listen to my supporters because I did have some supporters on Facebook. I told them I was gonna stop doing skits, and they was like, "No, you got to keep doing those. We be looking for that entertainment." So I am gonna keep doing those because I'm gonna keep delivering for my people, for my genuine cyber family and genuine supporters or whatever. But when I'm doing my content, I'm not posting what the next person want me to post. Like I said, unless it's a genuine supporter, I will listen to advice from y'all, but that's it or whatever. I ain't up there, oh, let me not post this. The haters ain't gonna like this. Oh, they ain't gonna want me to post this. This is my platform. As long as it follow the community guidelines, I'm posting that shit. I'm gonna do what I want to do. Okay, whatever it is, whether like I said, a skit, me being fake positive, going into the school, giving to the youth, pouring back into the youth, me going downtown, feeding the homeless with my sis and my man, me, Tanya and Cliff. Um, whatever it looks like for me, that's what I do. What I want to do. I don't care about all of that. She's so boring. Oh, she just fake positive. Oh, I thought she was positive. Honey, fuck what you thought. I don't care. When I tell you don't care, I do not care. Tanya always be saying it about me like Ambria don't care. She's unbothered. I real life it ain't just on social media in front of y'all. I real life be unbothered. Well, a little situation had happened and the person was like, "Yeah, I want to tell Ambria what I said." Tanya was like, "She don't care. She do not care." And I didn't care because at the end of the day, I never y'all was never my friends. I don't give a fuck. Like I don't care. I know how females are. I know how they move. I know how they operate. So when Tanya told that person that, she was like, "Oh, she don't care." I was like, "My sis know me, cause I don't. I don't give a damn. I just do not seek validation from people. I don't. I do what I want to do, and I always been like this. Like my mama will tell y'all that about me since a child. I've always been very headstrong, strong will. I do what I want to do, not what the next person want me to do. Since a kid, you can't tell me, "Oh, we going over here to play. We going left." And if I want to go right, I'm gonna tell you right then and there. I ain't going over there. I'm going this way. I ain't doing that. I'm finna do this. So What is this? Eyelash. Damn, it's gonna fell down here. I need to stop putting them right here. I be having my eyelashes stuck right here. Okay, y'all. Dang. Oh, dang. I don't think Jayla must don't have to work today. Y'all, I'm so mad. I took my socks out of here. I had bought socks from Five Below, like a 10 pack, and I had them in the trunk. And so I would put them on every day, like a new pair, of course. And I took them out. I had like three or four more pairs. So now I got to wear my shoes without socks. And baby, I'm going to work out. So, mm-mm-mm. But yeah, that lady asking me about that filter. Like, honey, I don't have to wear no damn filter. This ain't that. I don't know what you thought. I am very confident. Like, that's the thing. I was talking about this on my Facebook Live when I was in the gym, and I was saying how I don't care how big I am, I don't care how little I am. When I say that, because my weight fluctuates and goes up and down, I don't care if I'm 250, 220, 200. I dress my size, okay? So I am very confident in myself. And the only reason I'm speaking on this because I know some people probably like, oh, if you are, you won't have to keep saying it. The only reason I'm speaking on it is because people will try to tear you down on the internet and make you be insecure about shit. Like I said, the head jokes. That shit don't make me insecure. I been knew my head was big my whole life. That don't make me feel no type of way. But they'll try to tear you down and make you insecure because they are or whatever. So when the lady came on, I don't even know if that was a lady or a man, but when they came on asking me about the filter, because I want to and I'm grown. You know how many videos I got on here with no filter? You know how much I go live and just come on and show my face? A filter is not needed, baby. I put that on because I want to. So y'all will never be able to tear me down on this internet ever. Like when I say ever, ever. Good morning. I'm gonna have to get off of here, y'all. They got music. Last time I had got a copyright. And they said, because you're not in any drama. Oh, okay. That was the comment I pinned. Have a great workout. Thank you. I will. Y'all have a good day also. Make sure y'all stay safe and stay warm. It's kind of a little chilly here. And we had a storm last night or whatever. I slept through it as always. But when I woke up, I was like, oh, whoa. But y'all enjoy y'all day and thank y'all for tuning in.